Right, back here again. Got me Kirby. Some things you might have noticed about it. I've actually got a new cable hook that actually does turn, and it's the same colour and everything. So we're all hunky dory there. I've got myself some genuine Kirby bags, genuine parts. It says they're meant for the G4 and G5, but they do fit this one, so that's pretty handy dandy. Micro particle arrest technology, sweet. Anyway, so yep, we've got a bag in there. There's one in there. As far as the external bag goes, I couldn't get that little scrap of paint off there, unfortunately, but I did give it a good clean out, get all the dog hairs out, and then I put it in a washing machine. Sweet. 40 degrees, and it came out lovely, nice and clean. Smells nice as well, obviously, so when you turn it on, it blows out all that nice smell. Lavender, actually. Lavender. We love a bit of lavender. Yeah, so we've got the bag in there. Brand new bag. Lovely. Kirby. The only thing left to do now. Oh, I was going to try and replace the power cable, as it is damaged at the top. Might be able to see that, bit of tape around it, and it's a bit tatty anyway. But the thing is, I couldn't get the plug out. I couldn't get the plug out of there for some reason. It appears to be seized in. I tried spraying oil on it, WD-40, leaving it to soak, trying to get it to unseize. If I keep yanking it out, it pulls out all the switch, and I don't want to break it, so I've left it for the time being. I'm going to get the rest of the vacuum up to working order, and I'm going to use it a few times, and then when I can be bothered, I'll try and work out why that ain't working, why that ain't coming out. The green light on here doesn't work, but I think it's because maybe, I'm not entirely sure, but the brush roll is jammed. It won't turn, so that's my next job, is to take the head off. In fact, I wonder if I can do it with one hand. If I can do it with one hand, I'll do it now. But that's my job, to take the head off, the nozzle thing, and try and find out, there we go, try and find out why the brush roll is jammed. It's very, very, very stiff. So I'm trying to find out why, and I know it's stiff now because that belt's around that clip. I know. Bloody hell. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do now then. So let's have a look, shall we? Well, here we are. I've got the I didn't clean this bit when I cleaned it. I just cleaned the brush roll. But in here, look, I think I found maybe the problem. I hope it's not. I hope this is the problem, not bearings. All fluff and hair in there, and also in and around there. So hopefully this is the problem, jamming it up, and not bearings. I don't want to have to buy another brush roll, for the pure reason is I want to use this vacuum cleaner. All I seem to be doing is waiting for things to be delivered so I can use it. But not a problem. I'll clean all the hairs out and give it a good clean while I'm here, and then we'll see how it's going to be. Hopefully this belt isn't damaged too much because it started smoking. When I turned it on, I was like, it smells like burning rubber. Ah, I know the problem. Never mind. These things happen. Let's see how we can clean all this fluff and dirt out, and then we'll get to it. Right, I've given it a little bit of a clean up. Brush roll's now free of debris. The bearings do feel a little bit funny actually, slightly stiff. So I may have to get some new ones. This one's actually better than the other one, but this one might have been changed. It's a different colour to this one. I don't know why. It's a different colour. Perhaps the colour dictates the side. I don't know. There is a little bit of a strange feeling about them, but see how it goes. Cleaned all this up as best I can for now, using my wet wipes. So let's put it back together. I'm going to stick a bit of WD-40 in them bearings. See if I can help them along a little bit. But if I put it back together and the bearings are gone, and it jams up again or whatever, I'll just have to buy a new one. I'll have to get some new bearings or a new brush roll. I'll get a new brush roll because then I'll place the whole lot in it. why not? But let's see if we can repair it. Right, I think I found why it was so stiff actually to begin with, because I noticed I didn't adjust these little screws here. I left them how they were when I first took it apart, and they were a lot further out towards the bottom, and I noticed that the belt was actually rubbing along that little plate there. It was jamming, so obviously it was set up wrong, which is why it was jamming. So I've now adjusted it in such a manner that they don't protrude. The belt is far away from the plate, but the brush, it's not at the minute because I'm not holding it straight, but the brush is actually, when I'm actually holding it so it's in position anyway, it's not in position at the minute, but the brush protrudes out from the bottom of the base plate an adequate amount, and if it isn't, I'll just adjust it again later on. But you want it to protrude enough so that it does beat the carpet, because after all, that's what it's designed to do. So yeah, I think I found out why it was jamming. Hopefully them bearings are okay after all. Let's have a look and put it back together, shall we? It's back together now. I'll tell you what, something's ridiculous. Why are people so stroppy all the time? You know, everybody at work's always stroppy. You know, look at me hood. Everybody at work always moaning about everything. Yeah, I'm glad to be gone from that site now. If you follow my videos at work on Monday, it's Saturday now. On Monday, I'm on a different site. Thank fuck. Because the site that I've been on in Buckinghamshire for the past 3 weeks to a month, everybody is just moaning about everything. It's too wet, it's too dry, it's too cold. You know, the material is too wet. This, that. The machine's broken. Fuck off. Anyway, and now I get other people out of work. I was speaking on the radio last night, chatting to someone, chatting to a friend of mine, and someone else came on, and then it was like, you're not giving call signs out after every over. I'm not coming on. Oh, just piss off, mate. You don't have to give it every over. It's at least every 15 minutes. Anyway, that's the end of that. Yeah, back together now. That was on my mind, you see. That's why I decided to tell you. People so grumpy these days. They need to take a chill pill and sit down and have a piece of cheese or something. Anyway, back together. Gonna plug it in and we'll see if it's gonna work. Hopefully it will work. Right, here we go, we're plugged in and we're going to give it a go, shall we? So first of all, let's turn it on. I wonder if that green light's going to work now I've fixed the brush roll. Yeah man, we're spinning alright. That seems to have worked then. I've fixed it. Let's give it a test in here, shall we? Let's give it a test in the shack. Now, the carpet's dirty because it's muddy outside, and where I walk in and out, look, there's a clock. And where I walk in and out, I'll try to take my shoes off, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to shampoo the carpet at some point. But for now, let's test this in here to see what happens, shall we? Now, let's untangle this cable. Right, here we go then. Turn it on. Ain't a particularly good carpet to test it on, because the carpet, as you can probably see, when I vacuumed in here the other day with that pneumatic one, and it pulled the carpet up, believe it or not. There you can see that, a bit dark, but it pulled the carpet up, and now you probably saw it was trying to drag the carpet along with it because it was trying to suck it up. So that's not a particularly good way of testing it, but it doesn't matter. I fixed the brush roll. Now this vacuum cleaner now, this Kirby, is pretty much 100% functional as far as I can see. So the next video you see of it, I will be inside the house and I'll be testing it, because I've got to test it. Whether I sell it or keep it, I've got to test it, so I might as well video it and show you lot, mightn't I? So I'm going to go and give it a test inside the house on the next video. So stay tuned for that, my friends. Lovely, I'm well happy now.